You are listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Sunday the 16th of February, 2025. It is 57 days after the winter solstice. It is 32 days before the spring equinox. By the French Republican calendar, it is the 28th day of Pluvieuse, the day of the cyclamen, the cyclamen. The sun rises today at 6:48 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 12:10 p.m. The sun sets today at 5:32 p.m. Civil twilight ends at 6 p.m., and nautical twilight ends at 6:32 p.m. The length of daytime today is 2 minutes 31 seconds longer than yesterday. The moon is in its waning gibbous phase and is 85% full at midday. The last quarter will arrive on Thursday, the 20th of February. These are the predicted tides today for Horn's Hook. In the middle of the night, high tide, 12:21 a.m., 1 meter 37. In the morning, low tide, 6:24 a.m., minus 3 centimeters. Near midday, high tide, 12:38 p.m., 1 meter 28. In the evening, low tide, 6:40 p.m., minus 6 centimeters. In our shared realm of plants and animals, under the large eastern white pine, the blanket of pine needles is pocked with tiny holes. The squirrels are excavating for their caches of nuts and acorns, literally squirreled away in the fall. Commemorations. In the realm of music, on this day in 1859, a commission established by Emperor Napoleon III of the French decreed that the A note above middle C should be set at a frequency of 435 Hz. This standard did not last. American and British concert pitch is 440 Hz for the note, while on the continent it can be as high as 444 Hz. For Baroque music, a pitch of 415 Hz is preferred by many performers. Such are the vagaries of standardization. On the more charming side of politics, on this day in 1861, Abraham Lincoln stopped in Westfield, New York. He was bound by train for Washington to take up the presidency. Addressing the gathered crowd, he said, Some 3 months ago, I received a letter from a young lady here. It was a very pretty letter, and she advised me to let my whiskers grow, as it would improve my personal appearance. Acting partly upon her suggestion, I have done so. He then asked if she was there. The crowd pointed to 11-year-old Grace Bedell. As she stepped forward, the newly bearded president-elect alit from his railway carriage and thanked her personally for the kind note. In a flash, he was back on his train, bound for Washington. On this day in 1905, the first Esperanto club in the United States was organized in Boston. Unu lingvo neniam estas sufiĉa. One language is never enough. On this day in 1740, Giambattista Bodoni, the peerless Italian typographer, was born. Today we wish a happy birthday to LeVar Burton, born this day in 1957. Apart from his iconic roles as Kunta Kinte and Lieutenant Commander Geordie LaForge, he has been a tireless advocate for reading and literacy. Happy birthday, LeVar Burton. And that is the Observatory, Sunday the 16th of February, 2025.